Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Wednesday. We were not able to get on last night. We got in a bit too late. So last night's game has been rescheduled. It'll be part of our doubleheader today. First up, it'll be the Oakland Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams come in at 4-8. The loser of this game will be eliminated from the playoffs. So it's a must-win for both teams. And then the second game of our doubleheader will be an AFC East matchup between the Jets and the Patriots. More on that when we get there. But let's head on out to Minneapolis, Minnesota for this one. It's the Oakland Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings here at Jammin' Sports. Live at US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the Raiders and the Vikings. Welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Both teams are 4-8. Evil Dead has got the Vikings at -2. Evil Dead is 90-76, 14 games up. Minnesota will kick off. The Raiders will get it first. We're underway. Fielded by Cousins at the 3-yard line over the 20-25. And Orlando Cousins brings it out to the 32-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will have it 1st and 10. The loser of this game is eliminated from the playoffs. Kevin Edwards, the quarterback in his 12th year out of Army. The winner stays alive, barely, and the loser will be eliminated from playoff contention. The Raiders are tied for last with the Broncos in the AFC West, and the Vikings are in last place in the NFC Central. Two last place teams playing each other. First and 10 Raiders. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards under center. Edwards will look. Throws downfield. It's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Stan King, the linebacker. Here's the Raiders offense up front. Jenkins, Hayes, Durham, Walker, and Barletta. And then it's Clymer, Jenkins, Cousins, Siegel, and East. And I agree with Evil Dead. Two of the best helmets in the NFL here. I'd put these two in the top 5. I put these two in the top 5. Second and 10 from the 32-yard line. Edwards under center. Hands off to Cousins. He gets nailed for a 4-yard loss. Wayne Hull, number 96, in his 16th year out of Idaho, makes the play. And that'll bring up 3rd and 14. Yeah, the Redskins are in my top 5, along with the Rams. And I'd have to put the Cowboys in there. I've always liked the Cowboys helmet. Those are my top 5. 3rd and 14 from the 28-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards throws. Caught by Taylor all the way down to the 47-yard line. That's Matt Taylor, who they picked up from the Bills during the offseason. And that's a gain of 25 yards. First down Raiders into Viking territory. Matt Taylor in his 12th year out of Kentucky. You don't like the Cowboys helmet? I know you don't like the team, that's one thing. But their helmet's pretty cool. First and 10 for the 47-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Cousins up the middle. Orlando Cousins down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. Orlando Cousins in his 2nd year out of Louisiana Tech. Some other really good helmets out there in the NFL when you look throughout history. I like the Jets helmets from the Namath days. Those are nice helmets. I've always liked the Bears and the Eagles and the Jags. They have good helmets. 2nd and 1, Edwards. Play action. Edwards throws deep and is picked off by Jeremy Bell in the back of the end zone. They were looking for Peyton Clymer. Yeah, the old Bucks, definitely. Jeremy Bell, the 5th-year defensive back out of Alabama, picks it off for the Vikings in the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the Vikings will get it at their own 20-yard line. So the Raiders' opening drive ends with a pick. He definitely got a knee down inbound, so that's a good interception. So now the Vikings offense comes out, led by their starting quarterback, the rookie out of Michigan, Jay Foster. Foster's kind of had a rough rookie year. The Vikings at 4-8. The Vikings still have great helmets. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. In the I formation. Foster, play action, throws, caught by Monterey. And Monterey to the 26-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. I like the Falcons helmets. Yeah, I like them. Six minutes left to play. Here in the first quarter, no score. Vikings opening drive following a Raider interception. 2nd and 4 from the 26-yard line. In the offset I. Foster hands off to Kyle Hinson. And Hinson gets a yard out to the 27. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 on the tackle. Number 93, Leighton Cripps, in his 7th year out of Kansas State. I like the Patriots' old helmets. I like the white ones that I've been using. I like their older helmets. 3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Foster dumps it off to Kell. And Darren Kell, 12 yards out to the 39-yard line in a Vikings first down. Darren Kell in his 9th year out of Army. Another good helmet back in the day, the Houston Oilers. Their white helmets, the Houston Oilers. In fact, their whole uniform was great. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Foster, under center. Foster back, throws to the near side, incomplete. It was a simple helmet, but it looked so good. The old Oiler helmets, their uniforms were classic too. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. 4:49 left to play in the first quarter, no score. Opening drive for the Vikings. Foster under center. Foster back, throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Knocking the ball down, number 58. That's Levi Gray in his 7th year out of Nebraska. It'll be 3rd and 10. Last night when I got in late, I was watching some old NFL films, and I was watching the film about the 1993 Oilers, how dysfunctional they were, even though they finished 12 and 4. 3rd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster throws. Caught by North all the way down to the 37-yard line. A 24-yard gain to James North, the 11th year receiver out of Florida. The 93 Oilers started 1 and 4, but they won 11 straight to finish 12 and 4. They hosted the Chiefs and Joe Montana and lost. And then Bum Phillips dismantled the team after that and then moved to Tennessee. Had they won that game, they'd probably still be in Houston. 1st and 10, Foster looking, throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Chris Viceroy, the 12th year safety out of Connecticut. It'll be 2nd and 10. But if you get a chance on YouTube, look up the 93 Oilers NFL films. It's about 25 minutes long. It's great. Totally enjoyed that last night. Second and 10 from the 37-yard line. Oh, he was. Foster back. Foster rolls out. Foster takes off inside the 30, all the way down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 11. Jay Foster, the rookie quarterback out of Michigan, takes it himself. I remember when Warren Moon was at the University of Washington. He led the Huskies to a Rose Bowl win over the Michigan Wolverines. I think that was in 1977, if I'm not mistaken, or 78, either one. On 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line, Foster to Hinson. Hinson gets 2 yards to the 24-yard line, making a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. This is a nice long drive for the Vikings. But in that 1993 Oilers season highlight film by NFL Films, you see what an absolute a-hole Bud Adams was. 2nd and 7 from the 24. Hinson loses a yard back to the 25-yard line to bring up 3rd and 9. I'll never forgive what Bud Adams did to the Oilers. Yeah, Bum Phillips. He brought in Bum Phillips that year as the defensive coordinator without even checking with Jack Pardee first, the coach. He just brought him in, and that disrupted everything. They still went 12-4. 3rd and 9, Foster back. Foster looking. Throws back across. A jump ball, and it's picked off by the Raiders in the end zone. Patrick Robertson picks off the jump ball, the 10th-year defensive back out of Florida State. And the Viking drive ends just like the Raiders drive did, with a pick in the end zone. No, it was Jack Pardee. Jack Pardee was the head coach of the Oilers in '93, and he brought in Buddy Ryan. Well, actually, it wasn't Pardee that brought in Buddy Ryan. It was Bud Adams. That's a dangerous pass. You can't do that. You're right. So we're still scoreless with 2:32 left to play in the first quarter. And now both teams' opening drives ends with a pick. And now the Raiders will get it for the second time from their own 20-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Edwards back. Throws. Caught by Peyton Clymer. And he gets 10 yards out to the 30-yard line. First down Raiders. Peyton Clymer in his second year out of Tennessee. After I watched that last night, I watched the season highlight film of the 72 Dolphins, the undefeated Dolphins from NFL Films. I was watching that one also. And there were some things in that film that I didn't realize. Did you know that the Dolphins in 72 had the number 1 offense and defense? 1st and 10 for the 30-yard line. Edwards to Cousins. And Orlando Cousins gets out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Nope, they had the number 1 offense and defense. They recorded 4 shutouts during the season. 2nd and 4 from the 36-yard line. Edwards back. Throws to the near side to Siegel. And Siegel out of bounds at the 45. A gain of 9 and a Raider first down. Well, Bob Greasy was injured in week 5 of that season against the Chargers. Earl Morrall came in and finished up the regular season. Then Greasy came back for the playoffs. But Earl Morrall, in my opinion, had the best performance as a backup quarterback in NFL history. A lot of people forget that Morrall was the starting quarterback in 9 games. Edwards, 1st and 10, to Clymer, out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 19 to Peyton Clymer, and a Raider first down. Yeah, Greasy suffered a broken ankle against the Chargers in week 5 of that season. But Don Shula, in an interview, said he brought Morrall in that offseason, that preseason, as an insurance policy just in case. Cousins up the middle, and Cousins to the 33-yard line. First down Raiders. I'm sorry, gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 23 seconds. I'll go into more detail in a second. Right after the end of the quarter here. On 2nd and 7, Cousins up the middle. Orlando Cousins to the 27. A gain of 6. And that's the end of the first quarter. No score between the Raiders and the Vikings here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week number 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-8 Raiders, the 4-8 Vikings. The loser of this game will be eliminated from the playoffs, from playoff contention. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Raiders at the Viking 27-yard line. We're scoreless. I'll finish my story about the 72 Dolphins here in a second. Edwards under center. Edwards to Cousins. It gets nailed in the backfield. A loss of 2 yards. Ty Martin, the 4th-year linebacker out of Tennessee, on the tackle. It'll be 4th down. This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt coming up by Juan Harvell. Remember now, Earl Morrall was Shula's starting quarterback for the Colts in Super Bowl III. Harvell from 46 yards. The kick is up. And it's good. And the Raiders get on the board 3-0 with 7.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Unitas, most people forget that Unitas was pretty much injury prone that year and didn't play much in 1968, the 69 Super Bowl. So Morrall was the quarterback. And when Shula went to Miami and saw that Morrall was, well, actually Earl Morrall had retired, and he took him out of retirement and said, I need a backup. And lo and behold, Greasy gets injured in the 5th game of the year, and Morrall comes in and wins 9 straight. There's the kickoff, fielded by Hawkins at the 3-yard line, out over the 25, and it gets out to the 30-yard line. Marcus Hawkins, the rookie out of Missouri. Now, in the first round of the playoffs, Miami played the Cleveland Browns, and going into the 4th quarter, the Browns led that game 14-13, and Morrall was struggling. Greasy was available, so they brought Greasy into the 4th quarter, and he brought them back to win the game. They started Morrall in the championship against Pittsburgh. Miami got down. Morrall was struggling. They brought Greasy in again late in the 3rd quarter, and Greasy led them to the win. And then Greasy started the Super Bowl against the Redskins. On 1st and 10, Foster to Hinson, and Hinson to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, number 29, that's Ryan Hunt, the 13th-year safety out of Texas. Raiders lead it 3-0 here in the 2nd quarter. 4 receivers wide on 2nd and 5. Foster in the gun. Foster to Hinson, and Hinson across the 40. He gets the first down out to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. The 72 Dolphins were also the first team in NFL history to have 2 1,000-yard backs in the same season. Zonka and Morris both got over 1,000 yards rushing. And to date, they're still the only team to ever have 2 1,000-yard rushers in the same season. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. In the I formation, Foster, play action, gets nailed, a loss of 7 yards. Robert Smith on the tackle in his 14th year out of Oregon. Misty's in the house. Good to see you, Misty. She's out door dashing. Raiders lead the Vikings 3-0 here in the 2nd quarter. The sack by Robert Smith. A loss of 6. It'll be 2nd and 16 for the Vikings. At their own 37-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster will drop back, throws outside to Monterey, and James Monterey makes a nice move and gets out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. James Monterey in his 8th year out of North Carolina. Third and 2 from the 49. Foster under center. Foster to Hinson. And Kyle Hinson breaks away. One man to beat. Hinson, touchdown. Vikings. A 49-yard touchdown run by Kyle Hinson. He just got loose in the secondary and he was gone. In his 8th year out of Ole Miss. And the Vikings take a 6-3 lead. There you go, Evil Dead. And now Michael Chapman, the rookie out of Georgia Southern. Purple team by 6. All right. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Vikings lead it 7-3. 5:22 left to play here in the first half. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
The purple team's winning.
Evil Dead is gone.
That's right. She gave a thumbs up. So the Vikings go up 7-3. 5:22. Your mom says hi.
Hi.
There you go. And now Michael Chapman will kick off. Fielded by Cousins at the 3-yard line. Over the 20, 25. And Cousins out to the 24-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will take over. 5:18 left in the first half. Doubleheader today. We've got the Jets and the Patriots after this. We'll be in Foxborough for that. This game right here is the last of the early afternoon games in Week 14. We'll start the late afternoon games next. The loser of this game will be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. First and 10 from the 24. Edwards, play action. Throws it away, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 5:14 left. Second and 10 from the 24-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Cousins around the outside. Orlando Cousins down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Wayne Hull on the tackle in his 16th year out of Idaho. Getting back to that 1993 Oilers season film from NFL Films. It really explains why I don't like Bud Adams. 3rd and 4. Edwards throws, caught by Siegel. And Siegel 7 yards out to the 37-yard line. Bud Adams did not want the 93 Oilers to succeed. That's why he brought in Buddy Ryan. And Ryan would not listen to Jack Pardee, and it caused contention. It was offense against the defense. There was fights and stuff. They went 12-4 despite everything that was going on. And I'll complete my story. 1st and 10 from the 37. Edwards back. Edwards throws, caught by Taylor, out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5, be 2nd and 5. See, Bud Adams at the time in 93, he already wanted to move the team. But he had to blame poor attendance. He had to make sure that the team was bad. Well, they won in spite of what he wanted to do. But then the very next season, he totally dismantled the team, trading away players. 2nd and 5. Edwards to Jenkins. And Jenkins out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4. Bring up 13 inches. He purposely tanked his own team. And attendance did go down because they sucked after that. Because he wanted to move them to Tennessee. On third down, in the I formation, Edwards play action throws to Clymer. And Clymer gets out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Raider first down into Viking territory. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Vikings up 7-3. Oh yeah, they drew and they were good. In fact, they were good for a long while, if you remember. Throughout the 80s and into the early 90s, up to 93, they were a perennial playoff team. And he totally stuck it to the good fans of Houston. First and 10 from the 43. Edwards to Cousins. Loses a yard to the 44. Actually, no gain. Cedric James, the rookie out of California, on the tackle. When he announced they were coming to Tennessee, I was very public when I said, I don't want him here. I don't want him here. I didn't like him at all. Second and 10 from the 44-yard line. Edwards back, throws, caught by Taylor. Down to the 31-yard line, a gain of 13. Matt Taylor on the catch. First down Raiders. I would have forgiven him if he left the team colors and the logo and the name back in Houston, but he didn't do that. Even today, the Titans own the Oilers logo and stuff. There's the 2-minute warning. Vikings up 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 14. DJ Butter's in the house. Good to see DJ. Yep. They were the Tennessee Oilers for the first 2 years they were here, when they played in Memphis and then Vanderbilt. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards. He gets sacked by Wayne Hull back at the 39-yard line. That'll be a loss of 8 yards. In his 16th year out of Idaho, he is the longest tenured defensive player in the league. Should be Tennessee Butter. That sounds good. Yeah, he just ran into the rushers, right? He kind of turned right into it. The Butterman's in the house. It'll be 2nd and 18 for the Raiders. Down 7-3. At the Viking 39, Edwards under center. Edwards throws inside to Taylor. And Matt Taylor down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. Once again, the loser of this game is mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. So it's a must-win for both teams. They're both 4-8 coming in. Both teams are currently in last place in their respective divisions. Both teams still have 3 games left in the regular season, but they'll just be playing out the string. 3rd and 8 from the 29. Edwards throws, caught by East, and James East down to the 19-yard line, the former Giant. A gain of 10, and the Raiders take a timeout with 56 seconds left in the half. James East, in his 11th year out of North Carolina, spent 10 years with the Giants. Raiders picked him up as a free agent during the offseason. It'll be 1st and 10, Oakland at the 19-yard line. First and 10 from the 19-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws to the near side. Cousins down the sideline. Down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 to be 2nd and 5. The Raiders take a timeout. Oh, yeah, well, you got to consider, though, Evil Dead, both teams on their opening drive moved down the field, but then threw interceptions in the end zone. Yeah, they've been moving the ball. They've just not been scoring. Yep, 2 dumb interceptions is right. It really should be like 14-10. Yeah, every game so far this week, thank you, DJ. Every game so far this week has been either 2 possessions or more. It's blowout week. 2nd and 5 from the 14-yard line. Edwards back, throws, caught by Siegel, all the way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be 1st and goal. Yeah, there's been 7 games this week before this one. 2 of them have been 2-possession games, and the other 5 have been 3-possession games or more. Welcome to blowout week. 1st and goal, Raiders from the 3-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Raiders, James East. A 3-yard touchdown catch. And the Raiders retake the lead right before halftime. A 3-yard touchdown catch by James East. And DJ Butter's Raiders take the lead. Evil Dead has taken the Vikings by 2 in this one. This is true. So the Raiders take a 9-7 lead right before halftime. Juan Harvell, the rookie out of Indiana, will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead at 10-7. 17 seconds left here in the first half. Minnesota does have 3 timeouts. I got to tell you something Gracie said today. I thought it was funny. I told her that Dolly Parton has made an announcement today that she's going to be at the Tennessee game this Saturday against Georgia. And she goes, I wish they were playing the phone Chargers. I said, it's the Tennessee Vols, not the Titans. She made that announcement on Monday. Adrian Murphy will kick off. Fielded by Hawkins at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25. And Hawkins brings it out to the 30-yard line. 13 seconds left. If Tennessee doesn't get their act together, and if they play like they did against Missouri, Georgia's going to kill them. She's got big hair, too. Let's see what the Vikings do with 13 seconds left until halftime. Foster in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Foster back. Foster throws. And it's caught on the sideline by Jarvis Simmons, the 5th-year receiver out of Tennessee. Good for 15 yards, and I'll stop the clock with 9 seconds. They might be able to get in field goal range. Georgia's been on a roll the past couple of years. I told them about your phone Chargers. 1st and 10 for the 45-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster, a draw play to Hinson. And the Vikings take a timeout. Just a 2-yard gain. 6 seconds left. I don't know why they'd run that. It'll be 2nd and 8 Minnesota from their own 47-yard line. 6 seconds left in the half. That was a head-scratcher play there. I don't know why you run that play. Now you virtually have no chance to get into field goal range and call a timeout unless you do it quickly. 6 seconds left in the half. They've got set up for a Hail Mary. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws into a crowd and is picked off by Hunt. It'll bring it back, and that's halftime. Halftime score, the Raiders 10, the Vikings 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-8 Raiders, the 4-8 Vikings. Both teams face elimination from playoff contention if they lose. The Raiders lead at 10-7 as we start the third quarter. The Vikings will get the second half kickoff. Adrian Murphy will kick off for the Raiders, the rookie out of Washington. The Husky. There's the kick. The 10-0 Huskies, by the way. Fielded by Simmons at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. Jarvis Simmons out to the 34-yard line. And now Jay Foster, the rookie out of Michigan, comes out. The Michigan Wolverine. Not very good numbers. 2 picks in the first half. Foster, their first-round draft pick, he has not been the answer this year. He's not having a good rookie year. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Hinson. Nice hole by Hinson all the way down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 11. In a Vikings first down. Leighton Cripps on the tackle along with Hunt, Ryan Hunt, the free safety. Actually, it was Hunt all alone on the tackle. First and 10 Vikings. Michigan Wolverines are dysfunctional right now. First and 10 from the 45. Foster to Hinson. And Hinson gets out to the 43-yard line. Hinson closing in on 100 yards. A gain of 3 yards, be second and 7. I don't know if Michigan's going to beat Ohio State or not. Second and 7 from the 48-yard line. Foster in the shotgun, 4 receivers set wide. Foster to Hinson up the middle, and Hinson to the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Russell Smith, the 10th-year linebacker out of Alabama, on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Good crowd here tonight. We have the Jets and the Patriots after this. On 3rd and 5, Foster looking. Foster throws, caught by Monterey, all the way down to the 35, a gain of 15 yards by James Monterey, the 8th-year receiver out of North Carolina. First down, Vikings. Yep, that's the second half of our doubleheader tonight. The Jets and the Patriots will be in Foxborough for that one. Somebody alert Sports Davis, let him know. Jets won the earlier meeting. First and 10 from the 35. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Knocking it down, Nathan Hewitt, the 12th year defensive back out of USC. Hewitt playing against his former team. Hewitt spent 10 years with the Vikings. He's now in his second year with the Raiders. Knocks that one down. It'll be second and 10 from the 35-yard line. 5:59 left in the third quarter. Second and 10 Vikings. They come out in the I. Foster to Hinson up the middle, and Kyle Hinson inside the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 9. It'll be 13 inches, about 9.5 yards on the play. The Vikings have a nice drive going on here. Yeah, we finally get a close game. Been nothing but blowouts so far. 13 inches from the 25-yard line in the I formation. Foster to Saxon, and he's going to lose a yard. Antonio Saxon, in his third year out of Army, loses about a half yard. It'll be 4th and 1, and the Vikings are going to have to settle with a field goal. This will tie it up. Making the tackle there, Ryan Hunt. He's having a pretty good game. The safety for the Raiders there, number 29. Been calling his name a lot. Michael Chapman now, the rookie out of Georgia Southern, from 43 yards to tie the game up. Snap, kick is up. Looks good, is good. We're tied at 10 with 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Yeah, it's really been weird this week. We'll go over the scores here. Let me look at the schedule here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let me find it real quick. All right, here we go. Dallas 20-6 over the Rams. Philadelphia 24-6 over the Panthers. Jacksonville 45-24 over Buffalo. More after this. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Cousins at the goal line. Over the 20, 25. And Cousins out to the 28-yard line. Atlanta 34-16 over the Colts. Seattle 31-10 over Detroit. And Chicago 26-14 over the Chargers. 2 possessions or more every game. By the way, next week, Minnesota plays at Tampa Bay, and the Raiders will host Seattle next week. Oh yeah, the Bills are doing, they're doing bad. Only the Browns are worse. The Browns have the worst record in the league. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Edwards, play action. Throws, incomplete. That was broken up by number 30 for the Vikings. That's Wilson. Matt Wilson, the 7th-year safety out of Syracuse. It'll bring up second and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Raiders in a tie ball game. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Orlando Cousins. And Cousins no gain. Wayne Hull on the tackle. Orlando Cousins in his second year at Louisiana Tech. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 28-yard line. On 3rd down, 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards throws. Caught by Cousins, but he's wrapped up shy of the first down. He gets about 9 yards. It'll be 4th and inches. The Vikings were right there to make the stop. He got about 9.5. And now the Raiders will have to punt. Adrian Murphy will come on to punt. Murphy gets the punt away. And this will be inside the 10. Nice punt by Murphy. The Vikings will start at their own 7-yard line. So the rookie punter out of Washington, Adrian Murphy, pins the Vikings inside their 10-yard line. And now the rookie quarterback, Jay Foster, will come back out to lead the Vikings offense. Yep. And of course, we love the Vikings' old school uniforms. We've been using these uniforms the entire season. The uniforms from the 70s. 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. Foster to Hinson. And Hinson gets 2 yards out to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, Russell Smith in his 10th year out of Alabama. .335 left to play in the third quarter. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Hinson, and Hinson gets 2 more yards out to the 11. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Russell Smith again on the tackle for the Raiders. We're coming up on 3 minutes left. Foster back. Foster throws. Caught by Monterey. No, incomplete. Ripped away by Ryan Hunt. He's having himself a ball game. The free safety out of Texas in his 13th year. It'll be 4th down. The Vikings are going to have to punt. He just ripped that away from Monterey. Incomplete. And now Zach Young back to punt for the Vikings. Young gets the punt away. Fielded by East at the 45 into Viking territory, down to the 43-yard line. And the Raiders will have it at the Minnesota 43-yard line. We're tied at 10. 2:48 left in the third quarter. The Jets and Patriots up after this. First and 10 from the 43. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards hands off to Jenkins, and Don Jenkins gets 2 yards out to the 41. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. On the tackle, Ray Edwards in his 14th year out of Purdue. 2.5 minutes left now in the third quarter. 2nd and 8. Raiders at the Viking 41. Edwards under center. Edwards pump fakes, hands off to Cousins, a draw play. And Cousins to the 35. That'll be a gain of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. On the tackle, number 25, Lawrence Burnside, the rookie out of BYU. 2 minutes left now in the third. Clock is running. 3rd and 1 for the Raiders at the Viking 35. Yes, I read that. I saw that. Edwards to Cousins, and Cousins will lose a yard. Well, yeah. Actually, no gain. It'll be 4th and 1. Wayne Hull on the tackle. Yeah, they charged him with manslaughter. It'll be 4th down. Let's see what the Raiders do. They're going to try a 51-yard field goal. Juan Harvell, the rookie out of Indiana, from 51 yards. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. Just inside the right upright. And the Raiders retake the lead just inside that right upright. Evil Dead, send him a link to the video. A guy slashed another hockey player's neck with his skates. Raiders lead at 13-10. And now Harville will kick off. Actually, Murphy kicks off. Fielded by Hawkins at the 3-yard line. Over the 20, 25. Out to the 27-yard line. Oh, okay. DJ, just go to YouTube and look up hockey player neck slash skate. Or Adam Johnson hockey player. There you go. There's a video that shows the whole play and what happened. Blood on the ice and all that. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Vikings down 13-10 with 1:17 left. It was a dirty play now that you look at it. I agree with Evil Dead now. Foster gets sacked. Coming in to make the sack on the safety blitz, Chris Viceroy in his 12th year out of Connecticut. A well-executed safety blitz by the Raiders. Foster never saw it coming, I don't think. A loss of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 19 back at the 19-yard line. He didn't mean to kick him, though. On 2nd and 19, Foster to Hinson. And Hinson gets a couple of yards out to the 21-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 17. There he is again, Ryan Hunt on the tackle for the Raiders. He's having himself a game. It'll be 3rd and long for the Vikings. I think momentum is on the Raiders' side here. 4 receivers set wide. Foster back on 3rd down. Foster throws to North. And North only gets out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 7. And the Vikings are going to have to punt. Chris Viceroy on the tackle. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Raiders up 13-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-8 Raiders, the 4-8 Vikings. Raiders lead at 13-10. The loser is mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. The winner will still be alive, barely. Zach Young back to punt on 4th down for the Vikings as we start the 4th quarter. Fielded by East at the 20-yard line. And East brings it out to the 29. And that's where the Raiders will have it, 1st and 10. Kevin Edwards, the 12th year quarterback out of Army. Well, those skates are awfully sharp. That's just common sense that most hockey players have. You're not going to kick somebody. Edwards in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Edwards, play action, throws outside to Clymer. And Clymer, no gain. Making the tackle, number 40, Dylan Douglas, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Colorado. Edwards spent 1 year with Cleveland, his rookie year, and then he was traded to the Raiders. He's been with the Raiders now for 11 seasons. all as the starter. Edwards has been around a while. Second and 10 from the 29-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Cousins, and Cousins gets nailed for a 2-yard loss back to the 27-yard line. On the tackle, Alex Woodson, the rookie out of Miami. A loss of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 12. He got an assist from Wayne Hull. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Raiders at their own 27. They lead by 3. 7 minutes left to play. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws. Caught by Taylor. And Matt Taylor all the way down to the Viking 48-yard line. A 25-yard gain to Matt Taylor, the 12th year receiver out of Kentucky. Taylor spent 11 years with Buffalo. Now in his first year with the Raiders. They picked him up as a free agent during the offseason. And now the Raiders are in Viking territory. The Raiders can make this a 2-possession game with a touchdown. The Vikings need a stop. We're coming up on 6.5 minutes left. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards under center. Edwards to Cousins up the middle. And Cousins to the 46. A gain of 3. Ty Martin on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Raiders at the Viking 46-yard line. Three receivers to the far side. Edwards on the shotgun. Edwards, play action, throws, caught by Clymer. Clymer gets nailed for a 1-yard loss. Jeremy Bell comes up and makes the stop in his 5th year out of Alabama. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. This is a huge 3rd down coming up. Vikings trying to get a stop here. It'll be 3rd and 9 from the 47-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. On 3rd down. Siegel in motion. Edwards fakes the handoff. Throws outside. And Siegel was out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Edwards had to throw that a bit sooner than he wanted to. Raiders back to punt. Adrian Murphy on 4th down. The Vikings get another shot. The punt is out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Another nice punt by Murphy, pinning the Vikings inside the 20-yard line again. Murphy's had a pretty good day punting. I tell you what, if you've got a good punter, that's a weapon. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. First and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Make it 5. Empty backfield for Foster. Foster back. Throws underneath to Monterey. He gets out to the 15-yard line. Gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. Yep, John Madden, after he retired, he was asked what his best ever defensive player was. And without hesitation, he said Ray Guy, his punter. Because he can flip the field big time. 2nd and 6 from the 15-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws outside to Hinson. And Hinson, a flag is down, gets out to the 30. I think they're going to tack on a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's on Robert Smith. And the Vikings are going to move all the way out to the 45-yard line. Some little-known facts about Ray Guy. He also played quarterback in college. He was a punter and a quarterback in college. And when he was on the Raiders had him as their third-string quarterback. That saved a roster spot. And something else most people don't know about Ray Guy. When he was in college, he took ballet. That's why he was so nimble. That's why he could do splits like nobody's business. 1st and 10, Foster throws to the near side, caught by North. He's out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 11, or 16, I'm sorry. First down, Minnesota. I don't know if he ever started a game for the Raiders, but I do know there was that famous Monday night game that was played on a Saturday. I think it was in 1974. I'll complete my story in a second. Foster in the shotgun, 5 receivers wide. Foster back. Foster rolls out, and Foster takes off and gets out to the 30-yard line. It was the final week of the regular season, and they played the Monday night game on a Saturday. The Raiders were hosting the Cowboys. The Cowboys were already eliminated, and the Raiders had already won their division. So they rested Stabler. They gave George Blanda the start. Blanda, it was his final game. He started at quarterback. He was also the kicker, if you remember. Blanda throws 3 touchdowns in that game. 2nd and 1 from the 30-yard line. Foster back to Underwood. And Ray Guy comes in the 4th quarter and plays quarterback the final quarter, and he throws a touchdown pass. Blanda was 45, I think, in that game. That was his final game as a pro. Oh, yeah. Usually in meaningless situations, though. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws. Caught by Kell all the way down to the 1-yard line. A 22-yard gain to Darren Kell, the 9th-year tight end out of Army. It'll be 1st and goal Vikings. The Raiders didn't use Ray Guy very much at quarterback, hardly ever, because you don't want to risk your punter out there, you know what I'm saying? He was more valuable to them as a punter than a quarterback. 1st and goal from the half-yard line. Vikings trying to retake the lead. Foster looks to the end zone, rolls out. He can just take it himself, and he's close. Didn't quite get there. Ryan Hunt, of course, makes the tackle. He should have cut back or dove. No gain. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. I know if Ray Guy was on my team, I would not put him at quarterback. Ever. He's too valuable as a punter. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Foster to Hinson, and Hinson gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. James Kingston, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of LSU. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line for the Vikings. I'd do a play action here. Third and goal from the 1. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. They should get the play off in time. Foster in the gun. Foster to Hinson. Touchdown, Vikings. right at the 2-minute warning. A 1-yard touchdown run by Kyle Hinson. In Minnesota takes a 16-13 lead. This has been the best game of the week so far. It's gone back and forth, a 1-possession game. And now Michael Chapman for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead by 4, 17-13, with 2 minutes left. The Raiders have 3 timeouts. We're live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Both teams fighting for their playoff lives. The loser is eliminated. Now the Raiders, they need a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. They have 2 minutes and all 3 timeouts. And now Michael Chapman for the kickoff. Fielded by East at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And East out to the 39-yard line, or 29. First down Raiders. Game coming up next is the Jets and the Patriots. We'll be in Foxborough for that one. I'll give you the standings. The Jets are 7-5. The Patriots are 4-8. The Patriots will be eliminated if they lose. Patriots are 4-8. Jets are 7-5. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Edwards under center. Back to throw. Throws downfield. Diving catch by Jason Siegel. 11 yards out to the 40-yard line. The tight end. Raiders in the hurry up. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards back. Edwards throws. Caught by Siegel again into Viking territory. They need to get him all the way down to the 16-yard line. Wow. 44 yards to Jason Siegel down the sideline. The 9th-year tight end out of Tulsa. The Raiders can retake the lead with a touchdown. 2 big plays, and they're all the way down to the Viking. Let's see, where are they at? I missed that. They're deep in Viking territory. I forgot the yard line. At the 16-yard line. With 1:34 left. Raiders trying to retake the lead. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards steps up. Throws. Caught by Cousins. All the way down to the 2. A gain of 14. Raiders stay in the hurry up. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Keeping the Viking defense on the field. Edwards looking. Edwards throws. Back of the end zone. Clymer. Touchdown. Raiders. And they made it look easy. A 4-play drive. Culminated by a 2-yard touchdown catch by Peyton Clymer. He definitely got both feet in. The Vikings, they don't have a very good defense. That's the problem, among other things. They're going to take another look at this, but initially it looked like he got both feet in. That's a good catch. That will stand. Raiders up by 2. Extra point coming. Ruling on the field stands. Now the Vikings still have 1:17, and all they would need is a field goal to tie it up. Force overtime, maybe. Harville for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. It is good. Raiders lead it 20-17. A minute 17 left. Here at U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Now, both teams, like I said, they still have 3 timeouts. Plenty of time for Minnesota. They can either force overtime or retake the lead here. Let's see what they choose to do. Murphy will kick off. Fielded by Simmons at the 3-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And Jarvis Simmons out to the 27-yard line. A minute 13 left. Minnesota will start from their own 27. When you have 3 timeouts, that's a lot of time. So Jay Foster, the rookie out of Michigan. Let's see if he can lead the Vikings to a win here. Vikings come out on first down. 5 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Come on, baby Wolverines. Foster back. Foster gets sacked and fumbles. A lineman picks it up. It'll be a loss of 11. It'll be 2nd and 21. Back at the 15-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster, he's going to take off. He's going to get a lot of yardage back. He's got the first down all the way out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 26, so he gets the first down. Vikings in the hurry up. They got to get into field goal range. Foster back to throw. Play action. Looking, throws. Gets it to Underwood. Inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 24 yards. They're now almost in field goal range. Foster back. Foster throws. Caught by Underwood, wide open. All the way down to the 12-yard line. The Vikings take a timeout with 18 seconds left. A 17-yard gain. Actually, more than that. 23-yard gain. Down to the 12-yard line. And now the Vikings, they're definitely in field goal range, but they can take a shot at the end zone. They have 2 timeouts. And they're at the Raider 12-yard line. Wow. The baby Wolverine coming through. Jay Foster, the rookie out of Michigan. The Vikings' first round draft pick. In the I formation. Foster to Hinson. I don't know why they're running. That was a wasted play. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. They have 1 timeout. You got to throw here. If you want to win this game outright, throw it. Neither team has been able to run effectively today, so just throw it. 14 seconds left. 2nd and 10 from the Raider 13. They actually lost a yard on the play. They do have a timeout. At the very least, they should get a field goal. In the I formation. Foster. They're running again. Hinson, I don't know why. Very conservative play calling. The Vikings take a timeout. Now they're out of timeouts. Now just kick the field goal. Just kick the field goal. If you're going to run a play here, it has to be to the end zone. You only have 8 seconds. It has to be either a touchdown or an incomplete pass. You cannot take a sack. You cannot throw it underneath, or you lose the game. Just kick the field goal. Take your chances in overtime. And they're going to kick the field goal. The Raiders are going to try to ice him. This will be a 28-yard attempt. You're not going to ice a kicker on a 28-yarder. This one's going to overtime. Unless the Raiders block this. 2 wasted plays. They should have passed to the end zone. Never say never. Here we go. Michael Chapman from 28 yards. That's right. Snap, kick is up. Looks good. Is good. We're tied at 20 with 5 seconds left. That was a waste opportunity by the Vikings. But they do manage to tie it up. Excuse me. Still suffering a bit with allergies. I got an allergy cough. 5 seconds left. We're tied at 20. Chapman will kick off. On the return, East from the end zone over the 15, 20, 25. And it gets out to the 25-yard line. 1 second left. The Raiders might just take a knee, go to overtime. Well, neither team wants to be eliminated. They're playing hard. Not necessarily playing smart, but they're playing hard. We will have the Jets and Patriots as soon as this one's over. However long it takes. 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to run a play. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards to Cousins up the middle, and Cousins gets out to the 39. We're going to overtime. We're live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Raiders and the Vikings are tied at 20. Going to OT. Oh, right, here we go. Remember now, we don't have ties. We'll keep playing until somebody wins. Who gets the opening kickoff? The Vikings have won the toss. They will receive. I've said it a million times, but it bears repeating. The Vikings can win in overtime outright if they get a touchdown on this opening drive. Anything less than that, the Raiders will get a possession. If the Vikings do not score and the Raiders get the ball, we'll go to sudden death. Adrian Murphy kicks off. Fielded by Simmons at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25, and Jarvis Simmons out to the 26-yard line as we start the overtime period. Some bonus football. On 1st and 10. The loser is out of the playoffs. So there's a lot at stake for both teams here. 1st and 10. Foster in the shotgun. Foster to Hinson up the middle, and Kyle Hinson across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Levi Gray, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 7th year out of Nebraska. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, DJ Butter in the house, bringing you overtime. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the gun. Foster back. Foster rolls out, throws, caught by North. He's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 14 in a Viking first down. James North in his 11th year out of Florida. The Florida Gator. First and 10 from the 45. Vikings come out, 4 receivers wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back, throws, and it's intercepted by James Kingston for the Raiders. And he brings it back to the Viking 45-yard line. Kingston picks it off, the 8th-year linebacker out of LSU. Now we're in sudden death. It is now sudden death. The next score wins. It doesn't matter who or how. The Raiders can win it with a field goal now. Well, that was a costly pick for the Vikings. That might cost them the game. The Raiders have it in great field position as Edwards comes out. .707 left in the first overtime, but the Raiders have it at the Viking 45. Raiders come out, 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back, throws. He's got a man downfield. It's broken up, nearly intercepted. Alex Woodson nearly picked it off, broke up the pass, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Woodson should have picked this off. He had it in his hands twice and couldn't haul it in. He had it there, and he had it there, and he still couldn't catch it. It was a hot potato. 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. On 2nd down. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Cousins. Orlando Cousins gets 2 yards out to the 43. On the tackle, Montel Monroe. Monroe in his 6th year out of Florida State, the free safety. Going to be 38 for the Raiders at the Viking 43-yard line. Raiders not quite in field goal range yet. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards gets sacked back at the 49-yard line. Ty Martin makes the sack. A loss of 8. It'll be 4th and 16. And the Viking defense steps up. And the Raiders are going to have to punt. We are in sudden death. The next score wins. It doesn't matter by who or how. Touchdown, field goal, safety, it don't matter. Next score wins. 4th and 16 from the 49. Murphy gets the punt away. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Raiders Vikings tied at 20 in overtime. We're in the first overtime. We'll keep playing until somebody wins. We do not have ties at Jammin' Sports. We don't believe in ties. It's been a good one. The best one this week. Which isn't saying much because all the other games were blowouts. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Jay Foster, the rookie out of Michigan, under center. Foster to Henson, and Kyle Henson 5 yards out to the 25-yard line, making a gain of 6. On the tackle, number 90, Sam Watkins, in his 4th year out of UNLV. Under 6 minutes left in the first overtime. 2nd and 4 for the Vikings at the 25. 4 receivers set out wide. Foster under center. Foster again to Henson. Henson breaks into the secondary. Henson. Oh, nearly broke it all the way down to the Raider 41-yard line. A 34-yard run by Kyle Hinson into Raider territory at the 41-yard line. The Vikings can win it on a field goal. He nearly broke it. He was finally tripped up by Ryan Hunt. He got just enough of him to trip him up. First and 10 Minnesota at the Raider 41-yard line. We're in overtime. We're in sudden death. Foster under center. Foster, play action. Foster throws. Caught by Underwood all the way down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 15 yards to Lawson Underwood. His first catch of the day. The 7th-year tight end out of Iowa. And now the Vikings are in field goal range. It would be a 43-yard field goal from here. Minnesota will probably want to get closer. 4:45 and counting. First and 10 from the Raider 26. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Hinson, and Hinson gets 3 yards down to the 23. It'd be a 40-yard field goal from here. On the tackle, number 91, that's Brandon Ryan in his 3rd year out of Ohio or Iowa State. 2nd and 7 from the 23-yard line. Foster under center. Foster to Saxon. Antonio Saxon gets 4 yards down to the 19. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. It's now a 36-yard field goal. Under 4 minutes left. They're going to kick it. They're going to take his advice. And the Raiders want to ice him. Raiders take a timeout. This will be for the win. Michael Chapman, the rookie out of Georgia Southern. This will be a 36-yard field goal attempt to win it in overtime for the Vikings. Jets and Patriots coming up after this. The Raiders, if he makes this, will be eliminated from the playoffs. Here we go. Michael Chapman from 36 yards for the win. Snap. Kick is up. The kick is good. And the Vikings win in overtime. Your final score, the Vikings 23, the Raiders 20. Thanks for watching here at Chapman Sports. Jets Patriots up next.